Hello everyone, I'm Skye and I'm from Dragon Dust. I'm here to answer one of our most asked questions, and that question is, what is mica? Well, mica is a natural mineral. Mica is mined from the ground and is found in several different rocks, such as granite and marble. So if you've ever taken a close look at a marble or granite countertop, you can see those little sparkly flecks. And that is natural mica deposits. Mica is not only natural, but it is skin safe, and it is approved by the FDA. So if you've ever used soap, makeup, lotion, or any other product that has had a shimmery sheen or pearlescent look, that probably most likely had some form of mica in it. So, for girls out there who use eyeshadow, pretty much any shimmery eyeshadow that you've ever used has mica in it. So that's why mica is so great for so many different projects, is that mica is approved for the skin. So it can be used in soap, or it can even be used in just crafty projects that aren't skin products. Like, for example, things like resin casting, paint, or for example, if you've ever seen a shimmery bike or a shimmery car, that paint also has mica. But mica doesn't only have aesthetic purposes. Mica is also good for things including construction work like drywall, stucco, insulators, capacitors, and even high frequency radios. So right now I'm going to give everybody a little example of what mica looks like suspended inside of a liquid. So here we have some little cups, and I have some regular plain old water. So I'm going to take our color 101, which is Satin Slipper, and add this to a little cup of water. Our mica is completely pure and extremely fine, so you can see that you don't need that much. It's very shimmery. Now it does just look white from this angle, but from my angle you can definitely see this shimmery effect, which is why I'm going to add a little bit more water so you can see that. You can probably see those little swirls in here. I'm going to add this entire thing to here so you can see exactly how powerful mica is and how a little bit can go a really long way. When it catches the light, you can see it almost looks like smoke. It's got like a shimmery swirling effect. Now you can also mix colors. Like I can take this kind of white mica sheen, and then I can take this green color I have, which is 115 Olive Greenland, and I can add a little bit of that in here. And that'll completely change how this looks, and also you can mix different colors. Technically, mica works completely different than dye. So if you're somebody who makes soap or uses resin casting, or maybe you make slime and you've used like food coloring or some kind of dye, you've noticed that the dye will stain your hands. Mica does not stain your hands because mica works differently. Mica under a microscope is flat and hexagonal. So mica, when it's smeared across the surface, it flattens out, and all of those little flat pieces align, and the little hexagonal pieces fit together in kind of a flat, scaly effect. So it almost is. So on a microscopic level, you can see all of these little flat, scaly plates fitting together. But from the naked eye, it just seems very shimmery and beautiful. But this can be washed away. Certain micas that are like the blue or dark purple shades may have some other dyes or colorants inside of them to give the mica that color, which may stain some countertops. So I'd be careful in that respect, but in most cases mica will not stain. Another great thing about mica is that mica can be used in absolutely any project, whether it be an opaque project or something clear. Mica shows the best in clear substances because that shows its magical kind of metallic-y effect. So here I have some slime. This slime already has our Satin Slipper 101 color in it, and you can see that it's got this nice shimmery sheen to it. But the great thing about these micas is that they're suspension. So also like dyes, even though you may think, oh, suspension, they won't be able to mix, you actually can mix colors with mica. So I'm just going to show you that. The quick example of taking the Olive Greenland 115, and I'm going to mix this in, and you can see how the colors will still mix, and to the naked eye, like I said, you will not be able to tell that the mica is a suspension and not actually a dye. So you also may be wondering, okay, if the mica is flat, then how on earth is it showing up so shimmery in something like slime that's constantly transforming its shape and size? Well, here's the simple answer to that. You can only see the shimmery from the outside. If I break the slime, on the inside you can see that it's kind of a flesh color or it's just clear. Because on the inside, the mica plates, instead of being flat directly on the outside surface like this, they're like this, so you cannot see the shimmery effects. You can only see the shimmery effects on the outside of the slime. But in a normal project, it would just suspend, like for example in resin casting. But to add more sheen and make it look almost chromatic, you can take the mica and you can burnish it on a tacky surface. Like for example, freshly cured UV polished gel nails, UV resin, or even regular resin can be burnished with mica to give the more chromatic effect if you're unhappy with the more suspended look. It's kind of similar to how you see that, glitter, for example, is something, or sequins, something that are a lot bigger. If you take a whole bunch of glitter or sequins and you flatten them all out and fit them all together, then you'll have more of a shimmery effect than if the glitter is kind of all random and some of it is going upwards and some of it's laying flat. That's kind of how mica works on a microscopic level. So as you can see here, we have a nice sage green color because you can mix mica colors, which we have a wide array of colors. We have so many colors, but you can mix several together to get your own custom color if you like a different color that we don't already offer. So going back to the water, you can see how inside water the mica suspends, and when I mix it around it has that smoky effect. You can see that kind of shimmering, smoky effect. So if you've seen, I don't know, on Instagram and on different social medias, there's all kinds of bottles of different face products and oils for moisturizing, and they'll have that kind of cloudy shimmer effect. It is the mica. So also sometimes you can see that in some teas. Well, again, I'm saying some mica deposits are edible, but ours isn't, because the colorants that we use to color our mica are only approved for skin and cosmetics and are not approved for eating. While luster dust is approved for eating because they use food colorants in order to color the mica, because natural mica is either white or gold.